Hey everybody, welcome to Tuesday's Money Mamas Live. I am so excited that you could join me live. So when you see me and you can hear me, give me like a what's up or just say hi in the chat box. Hello. Good. I'm so glad that we have some live people today. It's exciting. Some days, some weeks I do these trainings and like nobody shows up and it's just me, but it's totally cool because I know that people watch the replays and they get something out of it. So today we will do our regular format where we will go through results, my results. I can show you some of my results. I can also update you on what's going on with my paying ads because they're finally starting to get themselves together. Here, I'm going to adjust that up a little. I don't like the top of my head cut off. And yeah, say hello to me in the chat box if you see that. And we will then jump into what I really want to do today on this training, which is get you started with Bitcoin payment processors. And the reason we are focusing on that today is because there are so many different processors out there. And for anybody new, if you're joining for the first time, hello. And what I mean by processor, PayPal is a processor, and that's the biggest one that we use in the US, and I think that's the biggest one worldwide. The problem is when we're doing rev shares, most of them, in fact, I'm going to now go out on a limb and say 100% of them do not use PayPal anymore. The reason is PayPal got well, what happens in rev shares is there's a lot of money being not traded, but a lot of money coming in and a lot of money going out because people are getting paid every single day. So money coming in is coming in quickly, money going out is going out quickly, and PayPal does not like that. They do not like that because they are afraid that there's going to be disputes, and disputes are very, very bad for them because then they have like all these back orders. And so anyway, anybody, whether or not there are disputes actually on the account, they say, nope, we don't want you. It's too risky. So that's what happened with my paying ads. And that was where anybody who started with me, that's what we started in. And actually my paying ads is finally coming back to life. And I think it's going to go bonkers bananas. Like you are going to make so much money right away because people are just going to be so excited to get started that once this thing launches, you have to be in, okay? So if you do not have your My Paying Ads account, please, please, please go get it. Here, let me share that link with you. I can put it in the chat box and I'll put it up on the screen too. But the best place, hold on, I gotta go to my own website because that's the easiest place to get it. If you don't know about Money Mamas Live, that's where I host all of the old trainings. Hold on, I'm going to try to talk. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. I'm being loco. Okay, got it. So here, let me get it to you. It's my website, and I'll show that right now, and I will also put it on the screen so you can see. And that's going to be called, ready? I'm going to do something really fancy here. This is where you want to go for MPA. Actually, it's really, really easy to remember. But I'm going to give it to you anyway. If you don't have this, I just want you to get started. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, at least go and sign up for the free account. You can't do anything with it yet. Like you can't put money in and you're not going to get money out. But there's lots and lots of training on the Money Mamas Live website where you can learn more about these things. And actually, I will have to update my paying ads, which we call MPA, pretty quickly here because they have just redone a bunch of stuff. So there's two links. The first one is BizRank Pro, Money Mamas Live. Sorry, the first one is Money Mama with no S, Money Mama. And that one will take you to your MPA link to go get your account. The reason you want to do this now is that people are going to start putting money into this thing pretty quickly, and I think you're going to see a lot of growth. If you already had an account, what's happening with that is most of us use PayPal. If you didn't use PayPal, you're actually kind of okay, like your money's still there. No, that's not true. You're going to get all your money back, but you put in a certain amount of money and you were making money on that money. Well, when all this stuff happened with PayPal and MPA, they actually had to shut down all the processors. They shut down everything. They shut down all the money coming in and all the money coming out. So then suddenly people are like, where'd my money go? Well, they're going to relaunch, and I believe the relaunch is coming really soon, although we've heard that from them plenty of times, but they've actually now finally updated their share tiers and exactly what their payouts are. So we're going to go look at that. But if you had money that you had put in using PayPal, your money is not gone. The money you have earned, which was like technically not your money yet anyway, because you had earned it off money you had put in, is not going to be there. But there's going to be a ledger, I'll just call it. There's going to be a box in your back office on MPA, My Pay Nats, MPA, and it's going to tell you how much you had actually put in to MPA as you were going along. And now that you know that, you're going to get that money back. You're going to get that money back to be part of your repurchase. So people are going to be putting brand new funds into MPA when it starts. And then over time, it's probably going to take like a month or two and up to 6 months to get all of your other money back, but that will go back into your repurchase, and then you'll be able to get more shares off of that. So I think people are just like so excited for this thing to start. They don't even know what to do with themselves. So any questions so far? Probably not. You probably want to see what's going on with Bitcoin, and that's going to happen right now. So like I said, let's go do results. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to my full screen share. It's going to go wonky for 1 second. And do you see Money Mamas Live? Let me make this bigger. I know that the screen share is often blurry. I will make it as wide and as big on my screen as I can so that you can see it. And that should be pretty good. It should show up. And then if you have any questions, just start typing in the chat box. Chat box is on. Everybody's able to speak. So if you have any questions, just let me know and we'll get that going. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I think you can see it pretty well. This is the back training office, bizrankpro.com/moneymamaslive. And there's essentially 4 steps. Watch the training, sign up for accounts, and join the Facebook group, and then get on this call like you are. So the one thing I want to point to you first is we are going to be using Bitcoin today. Bitcoin, if you are not sure what Bitcoin is. So sorry, let me backtrack 1 second. The PayPal thing, if you have PayPal, you won't be able to use it with what's going on. The 2 main processors that I recommend, because I don't have experience with the others, but Payza, P-A-Y-Z-A, is one of them, and Bitcoin is the other one. Bitcoin, if you don't know, is a digital currency. It's called a cryptocurrency. What that is instead of having like paper money or coin money that you actually hold, money is transferred via cryptography, long codes that are virtually untraceable, and they keep track of your transactions and money. So you can trade your dollars or anything else, your local currency, into Bitcoin based on the current exchange rate, and then use Bitcoin to fund any of your accounts. The reason we're having the Bitcoin conversation today is because Payza is super freaking slow. And when I mean slow, I mean like I asked for a transfer from my bank account. It's now going on 2 weeks, and I don't honestly expect to see that before 4 weeks. So I'm a little bit perturbed because it was a pretty big chunk that I wanted to put in and start getting started on some of the other rev shares that we talk about. But for you, if you're just starting, make sure to get your MPA account. Start there. Well, get that one. But when you start your real money making, you're going to start with Triple Threat. And that link is right here, too. And I'll put that one in the box if you need to see, but you can tell. And if you're watching this on the replay, go to Money Mamas Live, and that's bizrankpro.com/moneymamaslive. And let me see if I can get this in the chat box without being too annoying. No, it's pretty annoying. Just hold on to that. Okay. there's that. We'll go back from outer space. So anyway, Payza is super duper slow. The reason it's slow is because a lot of people use it. So when they're trying to do their payment processing, they have to take each request and basically do it manually to get the money back to you. And Triple Threat is super duper backed up. I don't know about Fort AdPays, but I know MPA was pretty backed up as well. But Bitcoin seems to be working really, really quickly. So the thing with Bitcoin, and this link right here, number 6, is sign up with Bitcoin. And if you need me to send you any of these, just get in touch with me. Okay? So look, Aaron Smilkstein invited you to try Coinbase. So what happens with Bitcoin? Like I said, it is a currency. It is a digital currency. So you have to have a wallet, a digital wallet to hold your currency. Bitcoin is like dollars, where it's not a place online, it's ubiquitous, it's everywhere. But you have your own bank account where you hold your dollars. And in the same way, you have your own wallet online where you hold your coins. And they're called BTC, Bitcoins. And you get here, and the first thing you do is sign up. Let's just try something. I don't know if this will work to just do a test account, because I wanted to show you, like, let's just try. I'm going to say that. Let's see if it lets me just go in just to see how easy it is. So Coinbase, and then I have to verify my email. Okay. Coinbase is the one that we use because it is compatible with Triple Threat, or also known as TT3. Coinbase is the wallet that Triple Threat has decided to use. Using Galactic Ads, which is another one. It's similar to TT3 in that the payout is $100 a day maximum, and it's pretty quick, but I haven't really got a foothold on that one, so I'm not like promoting it a lot. But that one uses another wallet called Coin Payments, with an S, actually, coinpayments.net. Do not do Coin Payment. That's something totally not right. But Coin Payments, again, is another wallet. They actually, I had no idea there were so many cryptocurrencies in the world, but there's like 50 of them listed. And you can take money directly from your account and change it into Bitcoin. And that's where I would recommend you use Coinbase. So that was pretty easy, right? Well, let me just do this. we're going to go through this kind of like from scratch. Sorry. So I'm actually going to talk to you and go verify that email. And the reason I'm going to do that is so you can see exactly what it looks like. Getting your account set up is actually pretty easy too. They do the thing where they put in like a penny or 48 cents to verify your account. And I got my account, my checking account, verified within a couple of hours. The thing is to do automatic transfers, and it's called buying or selling Bitcoin, okay? Just like you would buy or sell currency. So if I want to put Bitcoins into my Coinbase wallet from my bank account, it's called buying. I'm buying Bitcoin. If I want to take the Bitcoin and put it back into my dollars in my bank account, it's called selling Bitcoin. And there's a rate for buying and selling Bitcoin. So as I talk. So anyway, the rate fluctuates a little. However, right now it's been pretty steady, plus or minus like $20, around $400 per coin. So you're going to go in and see, because I don't think my today's transfer has come in. If it has, then let me see, is that right? Okay. First, I have to be able to remember my account. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go verify that. Yes, this is all live, very live. But you are limited to $200 a week that you can do an automatic transfer from your bank account into Bitcoin. So you're thinking, well, 200 a week, that's pretty good. Like maybe you don't want to do more than that. I kind of did. Like I got a little bit antsy and I wanted to do more. Hold on, I'm almost verifying so you can see. And this is just kind of for your comfort too. Let me go back and share this with you so that you can see what this looks like, and it's not crazy scary. So here I am. I just verified my account. California is where I'm at. And now I have, obviously this is a brand new account. I have no coins. Here is my Bitcoin wallet. I'll show you my actual real one too, but I wanted to show you how easy it was to set up the account. I verified my email and now I'm in. If I wanted to actually buy or sell Bitcoin, which means actually fund money into this account, you need to do some stuff. I now need to link my phone. Okay, I'm going to do that later. And you actually need to put money into your wallet. So I think it's not going to let me because my account's not verified yet. All right, so let me show you what that looks like. The $200 limit is for automatic. This also you can trade straight from a credit card, but it has to be a Visa. It has to be a Visa or you can't do it. So mine all happen to be MasterCard based, which is kind of a bummer, except for one, and I didn't really want to use it because it's a different credit card. But if you have a Visa, you can fund this directly. There is a charge. It's not a huge charge, and there's always going to be some sort of processing charge. But let me go to my other account. So you'll see right now, the current rate is one Bitcoin is $420 US and 38 cents. So let me sign in. I think it's actually going to ask me to double verify. Yep. Always does. There's a two-step verification. But what I'm trying to say is I don't think you actually have to put your bank account information in. I did because I wanted to be able to transfer money out too. What? Oh, okay. And you'll see I have $5.42, which is like 0.012 Bitcoin. I have very few Bitcoin. My money from TT3 hasn't come in yet, so I'm still waiting for that. But you'll see right here, I sold Bitcoin. That means I put it into my bank. So this money, $100, was put into my bank account. Here, I received Bitcoin from Triple Threat. So that means I got this much Bitcoin into my account. And then I sent it to a Bitcoin address. And actually, that was a Payza address. So let me show you all this stuff. So let's start with buy and sell Bitcoin, because that's how you're going to get the Bitcoin into your wallet. And then we'll get a little fancier. Bitcoin is selling for $420 per coin. Let's say I only want to do $10. As you can see, and let me make that a little bigger so in case it's too blurry and you're not quite sure what I'm talking about, I am going to do what would look like 2 cents of Bitcoin. 0.02 Bitcoin is $10. I'm going to do it from my Ally bank account, and I'm going to deposit it into my Bitcoin wallet. That's where I want it to go. And there's a 15-cent fee. So you see the fee is like 1.5%. There's a 15-cent fee to do the transfer, and it's going to be a total. If I hit buy Bitcoin instantly, that's because I have my bank account verified, which means you see over here, I have my $200 instant buy. I have a $5,000 buy limit. So I can do up to $5,000 in one buy. Let me show you the other limits. My $10,000 is my daily that I can do. There's $10,000 that I am allowed to have go across my Bitcoin from different things, and $5,000 that I'm allowed to transfer into Bitcoin. So my 200 is my instant. If I hit back at my buy sell, if I do my $10, and why not? We'll just do it. $10 just for this comes from my bank account. It goes into my wallet, and I'm going to hit buy. Now I'm going to confirm, and it was instantly purchased. Okay, so let's see if it showed up, or it might. Instant might mean it takes a few minutes. Okay, see, it arrives today. What happens with Bitcoin is there are people called Bitcoin miners, and what they do is, I don't know what they do actually. It's they are super, super code nerds, and they are people who just sit around, and I think they get paid to do this, but I'm not sure how much or where it comes, who pays them, but they verify these transactions, and transactions have to be verified by like a minimum of 4 or 5 different people, different miners, in order to be confirmed as real. So that's how it gets coded and decoded and encoded. So there you go. That's how you use Bitcoin. When you want to send it to somewhere else, you send receive. And this is where I think people get a little bit confused. There's something called a Bitcoin address. So let's get into that, what this Bitcoin address means. If I go over to, and actually Peso is the one, I think, what else do you want to know about Bitcoin? It's pretty darn easy. Like, you go through it, you verify your bank account. Let me see, I hope it doesn't give. Yep, I have my enable two-factor authentication, my name, email. This is my page, coinbase.com/biz-Aaron. I guess you don't need to see that stuff down there. And my preferences, my payment methods. Okay, everything is secure. I have 2 things that are listed here. So 2 different payment methods, and that's it. If you do not put your bank account on, like I said, you can buy and sell using something else. Where is it? Where is it? I thought you could just, hold on, let me see. Send request. If I want to request it. Oh, from an email. Okay. What I'm looking for actually is the part where I thought you could just go straight from your credit card. Oh, deposit. Okay. I think that's it. USD wallet. I'm going to deposit money from my bank account, or I can add a new payment method. And then I could add a card. So I have this MasterCard. It's a backup, but I don't use it. I thought this one was only Visa. Okay, sorry, I'm not finding what I'm looking for, but I know there was a place where if you wanted to just do it with your, let me see something. Okay, it's going to buy instantly from that. I thought there was just a place where you put in your credit card. So I'm wondering why I don't see that anymore. I'm going to work on that and try to figure that out for you, but not right now. All right, so my $15.30 is from 3 minutes ago, and it's coming in. And let's go look at how these things work with. Oh, do you have to worry about the fluctuating values? You know what? At first I thought so, but not really. Let me show you something. It's $420 right now. But look, this was last year it went down to $239. What I've been seeing this year is it's always between like $410 and $370 and $420. When I first bought, it was on kind of a high day, like this 418 day, and then it went down, down, down. I was like, oh no. But because I'm only dealing in these smaller increments, and you see it went up $16.60 in the last 24 hours, but because I'm only dealing in these smaller bits, like I don't have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 Bitcoins, so $20 based on 0.01 is such a small amount that it really hasn't made a big difference to me. Plus, because I'm transferring, okay, if I want to take $100 from TT3 and put it into Coinbase, it's going to convert to Bitcoin at the current rate. So if then I request it to go to my bank, it's going out at the current rate. I'm still getting $100 and $100, if that makes sense. But I don't deal with thousands or $10,000 or $100,000 that it's actually making any difference. What I was looking at though, which I thought was interesting, if you look at the all-time bit, let's see if it shows you the all-time. When it first started, check out the spike. It went up to like $1,000. Your Bitcoins were worth $1,000 3 years ago. But since then, it did this big spike, and I think that's when it was just like really taking off. Since then, it's pretty much steadied out and right around this 4 and 300. So since I've been doing it, it's been always around more than 350, between 370 and 420. So I think that kind of turns people off a little bit because they get scared. Oh no, it fluctuates. But honestly, if we're not dealing with large amounts, it's going to make very little difference. Plus, you're not paying fees every time you use your Bitcoin to fund one of your rev shares. So that's where you're kind of also saving too. Like it's not making that big enough deal for me to worry about it, if that makes sense. So let's go look. Let's go see. So now that you've seen what Bitcoin looks like, you get everything verified. And I think we're still waiting. Oh no, it went through. There it is. It's already there. See? Now instead of just $5, I have $15.30. There. So it's through. And now I have like my 3 cents worth of Bitcoin. But you can see through my transactions that I received, since I started receiving from Triple Threat sold to my bank account. I funded something else through a Bitcoin address, which I'll show you. And then I received from Triple Threat, sold to my bank account. Received from Triple Threat, sold to my bank account. Pretty great, right? Received from Triple Threat, sold to my bank account. And that's just pretty much what I do every day. So I make sure that the funds show up. And that'd be really cool if while we're on the call, like my Triple Threat money comes in, and then you can see this number jump up really high, and then I'll sell it to my bank account. Any other questions? Oh yeah, sure. Okay, Emily, you got to go, but yeah. So anyway, catch this later. You see now, this is essentially really easy, and I really don't have a hard time recommending this, especially now that I understand it. So let me know. Always let me know if you have any questions about what's going on. So let me show you coin payments is going to look almost the same. What you're going to notice, though, is that I never verified a bank account on this. Oh, brother. Now I have to go to my email and verify. So I actually am only using coin payments as kind of my middle wallet. I'm using Coinbase, and I also looked that one up, and it's really big and reputable, so I'm not afraid of it. Let me go verify this so you can see what coin payments looks like. But so what I've done is when I needed to fund money, I go and I request money from my Coinbase, and then I request it to my coin payment. And then I go put it in Galactic Ads. But since you're not using Galactic Ads right now, I'm going to show you something else that's really pretty great. And it's that you can basically bypass Payza and not have to verify your bank account with Payza and use Bitcoin to get into Fort Ad Pays. So those of you who are new, this is actually like step 1 is getting these payment processors, your payment processors verified. And oh, look, it's now available. Coin payment. Okay, let me get my code in here. It is VXO53. I hope that was right, because I can't tell if it's an O. Okay, now we're logging in. You will see there were 2 times that I did Bitcoins to Galactic Ads, or as they call it, Galactic Ads, and it was 100%. And basically, this is how it works. Let me show you. Look at, oh, wait. Affiliate tools, coin wallets. No. I don't use this very much, obviously. Coin wallets. Let me just go look at this. Okay, so like I said, who knew that there were so many kinds of crypto payments? But this is all the crypto payments you can put into this wallet. You're probably not going to ever care about any of them because I don't know what any of them do, but Bitcoin is at the top. I would go to Bitcoin options and I would like to deposit money. So I'm going to go through a full transaction for you. I would like to deposit and receive money. Do you see this? Here is an address to receive the money. The address is a big string of code, and it's like, I forget what it's called, like hexacode or something. There's some sort of encoding they use that this can be decoded, but it can't be re-encoded, something like that. Like it's only a one-way encryption. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I read about it and heard about it, but let me not go out of my bounds. But anyway, so if I take this wallet and I take this address and I go over here and I want to send request. So I'm going to send money to that address. Do you see that? I put that exact same thing. And I'm only going to do $5. I wonder if it'll just let me do, not Bitcoin. Oh my gosh. Excuse me, USD, because what, five Bitcoin is like $2,000. Okay. That's what I wanted to see, 0.03. And I can say send funds. And this will go pretty quickly. I'm about to send 0.01 Bitcoin, $5 to this address. Do I want to do that? Confirm. And I've now successfully done that. So what's going to happen is over in Coin Wallet, that's going to show up in a bit. But let me see. I think we can look at transaction history. Maybe display. No, because it only shows the money that I have coming out. So in probably 10 or 15 minutes, that money will be in there. Coin accepting settings. Yeah. And we can check back, and then I can go to Galactic ads and see it. Deposit history. Oh, there we go. How about deposit history? Let me see. Yep, I have these two that are complete, and I'm waiting for my next one. So you see it's going to be encrypted, and then people have to double check it. I don't know who those people are. They don't know who I am. They're just double checking the transaction amount and verifying it. And then from here, I could go to the one called Galactic ads. Yeah, they spelled their own name wrong. Oh, brother. And I will be able to, once I'm on, so many logons, right? So many screen shares to do and waiting. And I will be able to go to finances, add funds, and I will add funds through coin payment. See coin payment? Nice. It'll be 0 fees. The minimum is $10, so I would have to do like $10, but I only put 5 in there, so I'm not going to do it. But then I would, let's see, if I do this, it's not going to actually go through, but let's just look what happens. So then I hit submit. It takes me over to coin payments. I put in my information, and then it says, do you want to do this? And I say complete checkout, and it takes about 2 hours, and there's a clock that runs down there. It takes about 2 hours to show up in there. So let me show you Bitcoin to, well, you can go straight to Payza. But the reason we're using Payza is because you want to fund something like Triple Threat. If you're using, let's go to Triple Threat. If you're using Coinbase, that wallet, it's already done for you. So let's go in here. And so as you can see, this is today. Right now I have $82 in my balance. I have $100 pending withdrawal, $600 paid withdrawal, $700 total withdrawal. And this is since I started withdrawing 1 week ago, last Monday. So I'm on my 7th payment since last Monday. My shares are at 2,761. And if I wanted to, let's go to add money. I would select Coinbase. I would select the amount. I would hit add funds. Oops, just kidding. I'm not doing this because there's no reason for me to put money into Triple Threat because it's already running like a well-oiled machine. Hit submit. And then I think I can hit submit here without actually having to do it. Right. So then do you see this? It's going to be coming from my coin wallet. And I would say pay $10.45 because there is a little bit of a fee. And then that would go straight into my account. And actually the Triple Threat one is pretty smooth and fairly instant. Like you don't have to wait a couple hours or anything. Questions there? No, so I'm not actually going to do that. So let's go look at the last one, which is the one I thought was so interesting. Whoopsie, sorry. Wrong one. Okay, so did Coinbase, let's see, is my money in there? Oh yeah, sorry, it was already in there. Yes, I sent $5. Sorry, I just scared myself. I sent $5 to my other account. It's pending. See how it has 0 confirmations? That means when it gets to 3 confirmations that this isn't confirmed request, that it will go through. So if you want to see, it's going to show you the blockchain, and blockchain is one of the things that they use to verify. So, oh, it's hash. That's what it's called. It's a hash code, not, I think I called it hexa. But anyway, so that's going to go through, and then, you know, there's so many little things going on. I think people can get really into this if they wanted to. So let me go now to Fort Ed Pays. This is the one that I think is interesting. In Fort Ed Pays. And if you haven't been in this one either, what you'll want to know is that this site is out of Spain. And so when you come on, it's in Spanish. But this one is a high grossing, long-term plan. This one stretches out a lot. That's why I say start with Triple Threat, because you can, within literally, if you wanted to, you can start with, actually it's $1,300 that you put in over 5 days. And at the end of the 5th day, you'll be able to start taking out 100 a day. So that means after 13 days, you make back your seed money completely. So like, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you make back your seed money, and the rest of that is just profit. That is the fastest way to get there. I didn't do that because I didn't put 1,300 in to begin with. I did like 50, and then I think my total that I ended up putting in was 600. So now I have officially made back all of my money. And here's where this one gets interesting. This is, like I said, this is long-term, but the payouts are much higher. You can take out up to $2,000 a day with this one. Whereas Triple Threat, you can make $100 a day, but you get to make it faster. So if I go to add funds, this is something, and actually Amy Lee pointed this out to me yesterday. She's like, well, what about this? And I was like, oh, interesting. I can actually go $10. Oops, I guess they don't use decimal points. $10. If I click Payza, check this out. Now, I'll show you my Payza too. And I really don't believe you can get any information off of seeing any of this stuff. So it's totally fine because you need to see it. And this also has a, let's see if I'm already verified. I'm not verified for today, so I got to make sure verify here. But give me 1 second. I will make sure that I'm verified here. Pays a login code. And 229-18826. Okay. 1616. Yes, it's really, really me, I promise. Okay. If my money, oh my God, it showed up finally. Okay. So I had actually transferred $1,000 into here. And I had gotten a tax return, so I decided to put it over in here. That took over a week. So you'll see, I guess it's not showing here pending anymore. Here it is. Your deposit by bank transfer in the amount of $100 took like 3 weeks to do. So actually this one took less time than I thought. Thank goodness. I started the transfer a while ago. Does it even say? Oh, it says date complete. I don't think it even says when I started. Oh my gosh. Okay, here it is. I started the transfer on February 11th, and it is now the 23rd. So it took 12 days to get to me. That's how slow Payza is, but it did come through. You can actually request funds, no, add funds, I think, using Bitcoin. Ta-da! Isn't that great? And check it out. The fee is free. So the reason this is good, now you'll notice the exchange rate that they use is a little bit lower than what Coinbase had. But if you use Bitcoin to put money into your Payza so that you can go put it into Fortad Pays or TT3 or FIP or whatever else, there's no fee for that. So you can put money into Payza, but we actually figured out a way to actually kind of bypass Payza altogether. So you don't have to put your bank account on here. Oh, here, I'm so sorry. You know what? This is where the credit card was Visa only. Oh my gosh. It can only be a Visa. Yeah, so I'm sorry. It was Payza that can only be a Visa. But if I want to do add funds, I do Bitcoin. I can say what is the minimum? 0.05. So just for demonstration purposes, 0.05 Bitcoin. I hit next, and it's going to ask me to put in my PIN again. A lot of things to go through, right? Okay. Or not say it out loud. That'll be about $20. I hit deposit. Now look what happens. It's going to give me an address again. You see it? Bitcoin address. You take this address, and look, I only have 60 minutes to do this. It says it must be done within 60 minutes or it expires and gets canceled. So I take this address, I cut and paste it, go over to, remember, like my Coinbase, not Coinbase. Is this too confusing? I think it's okay. I think just kind of going through it like this. I go to my Coinbase, I hit send, and I put the address in here. I put how much money it was, which was 0.05, and I hit send funds. That's it. But some people were getting a little bit confused, like, how do you get the money in? This address is your key. That Bitcoin address is what you need in order to do this. I'm not going to do this. And in an hour, they're going to send me an email saying that I never went through with my request. And I'm going to say, that's fine, no problem. So that's it. But if I did not want to use Payza, and actually what I could do is like put this money over into my Bitcoin, but I'm not going to. Back to Fortad Pays, finance, I want to add funds. Oh, and if you're not comfortable looking at the Spanish, I think the second flag is the English flag. It's the British flag, and it'll translate everything to English. But I think it's funny. It still says comprar shares, and instead of saying enter and exit, it says get out. I don't know. I just find that funny. Anyway, add funds. Now check this out. I go to, let's say my minimum is $10, right? Oops, $10. I have to hit Payza. Let's say I never verified this with my bank. That would be fine. I hit pay now. And I think this works with any Payza. Do you see this? It says I can use Bitcoin to do this. How cool is that? So I can say continue. I believe that's correct. And look at this. It says pay by my Payza wallet or by Bitcoin. If I choose by Bitcoin, it's going to transfer this amount, and it's going to actually get and I say make payment. Watch this. Bitcoin address. It never even pulled from my Payza, and there's zero fee. So there's my address. I go back over to Coinbase, put in this address, and this will go directly into my Fort Ad Pays account. I bypassed Payza. I didn't have to use Payza. Isn't that cool? And it will also expire in 60 minutes. So if I don't use this address, it's just going to expire and nothing's going to happen. So I don't have to use this. But that's what I wanted to show you. That was kind of cool to find out. Then I get a Payza email and a Fort Ad Pays email, and it says like something about my Bitcoin got transferred, blah, blah, blah. But it works. But remember your Bitcoin address. You need that. So that is what it means. I think we're used to seeing like addresses that look like, at gmail.com. This is a Bitcoin address. This is the one you will use in order to fund your accounts. Wow. All right. That was some high tech stuff. So I don't see any more questions on here. Whoa, hello. And what else can I tell you today? You need to get your payment processors figured out. So what I can show you is that, no, what I'm going to tell you is that if you have questions on getting started, get your payment processors figured out and get your MPA account, get that one on hold, like be ready for it. Get your TT3 started. That's the one you're going to start with. In the Money Mamas Live training section, there is a full deep dive into TT3, including exactly how much you need in order to make the minimum you need to safely make $100 a day and continue making $100 a day. And that is about $2,500 in active shares. Does that mean you put in yourself $2,500? No, it doesn't. You can get there off of $100. You just keep putting it back in, put it back in, put it back in, and it grows. I'm guessing if you had $100 and that's it, that's all you were going to put in, and you were just going to live off the, or not live, but repurchase off the repurchase balance and the buy balance and not actually fund any more money in. It's an estimate, but based on putting 600 in and being able to pull 100 safely a day out after 4 weeks, probably if you did 100, it would probably take you 3 months. I'm going to say 3 months, and then you would be making the $100 a day. If you want to speed that up, obviously, you put a little more in. I am looking for a bigger growth. So what I am out now doing, just so you know, a little bit advanced strategy, and maybe some of this sounds scary, or maybe it sounds like too much tech stuff, but I promise you, we all started at the same place, not knowing anything. And we are all now in the place where we are like, oh my gosh, I see the potential. I know how to make money. Oh, I know. I wanted to show you the MPA. What's going on with MPA? So we are going to go back to screen share as we zoom out to outer space. Let's go look at my paint-ads. My paint-ads is still one of my favorite companies, even though they stalled out. They definitely stalled out for a while, but I still really appreciate them and their integrity. Actually, I find the company as a whole to be really amazing. The other thing I find really amazing is that all payments as of December 23rd were put on hold. This number reached about 100,000 people. And since the site's been turned off, 30,000 people have joined. 30,000 people have joined without being able to put a single penny in and see a single penny come back. All those 30,000 people are waiting to put money in. They have literally not even been able to put money in yet. They have money to put in. That's why I think this thing is going to go bananas, because there's 32,000 people who are just waiting like, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's do this. Let's get this thing started. And that's going to be a huge influx of money right away. And you're going to want to be there to benefit, because you make the percent off of what is put in at any certain time. So the more money put in, the more money is being made right away. So you're going to want to watch this one. We're all going to want to watch this one. And what I love about Money Mamas is
this is exactly what I was
is how, no, I didn't want to log in. Did I seriously hit login? Sorry, that's not what I meant. Oh my gosh.
Hi, My name is Martha.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Okay.
about to share with
We're
you
having a moment
the
here.
easiest way.
Shh. That's, I'm leaving this page. That is totally not what I meant. Oh, whatever. I'm locked in. Seriously. Funny. This is the ad showing. Okay, now I just have to wait till the ad's over. I just wanted to go to the login page. No, I didn't. I wanted to show you the details page. Whatever. Now I'm in. I have to log out. Sorry, that was total spaz move. Details. That's all I meant to do is details. Oh my gosh. Whatever. Okay. Jeez Louise. Details. This is brand new details that they put up. So like I got lost saying, there's 30,000 people who want to put their money into this right away. And I think I was also saying what I love about Money Mamas is that we are so low key. Like, yes, I bring people in and do the trainings and run those, but everybody has something to offer. And like we all support each other and answer questions, and we're all at different stages. And it's just been really great. Like I've been able to learn stuff from everybody, and just the sharing, the amount of sharing is wonderful. So let me show you here what I was talking about. Referral commissions. You get 10% referrals, which is pretty great. And the new ad packs, these are the new ad packs. There used to be like 11 levels. Here's what happens. What's happening is this is for sustainability. So when you come into this, you actually start at ad pack 1. These are $5 packs, and you make up to 120% back, and it's a 50-50 cash repurchase split. That means when you make money, half the money you make goes back into your cash balance where you can actually withdraw it. Half of it goes back into the company for you to repurchase. That's how the company keeps longevity. You can purchase a maximum of 2,500. So we're going to actually have to get totally new calculators for this. And then ad pack 2 is 10, and then 25 and 500. What I'm interested to see is what their payouts are. Domain 70% of earnings is placed in a repurchase. Okay. Okay. Great. It's going to be on Monday through Friday, 750 per day. So this is where you're going to also make some money. You are not limited to $100 a day. Although by getting in here, you can get to your $100 a day pretty quickly. But if you want to keep it going and wait, you'll get to $750 a day. Let's see how much that is. Hello, calculator. So 750 times 5 days a week is 3,750 a week times 4 weeks. That's 15,000 a month. So let's add that 15,000 to the 2,000 you're already making from Triple Threat. That's 17 a month. Let's say you down the line, now you're so excited about for ad pays, and you totally built it up and you spent like 10 months building up your account, and you're so excited because now you can take money out. You can take out 2,000 a day. 2,000 a day, 10 times a week, that's 10,000. That's another 40,000 a month. Let's add 40,000. So if you can handle living off 57,000 a month, which is, 684,000 a year, then you are going to be okay in this plan. If you can even handle living on a little less, you're going to get there quicker. So anyway, I hope this has been enlightening for you. I have enjoyed sharing my day with you, and thank you so much. And I will see you on the next one. And as always, come into the Facebook group, find me. You can private message me. You can get me on the Facebook group. You can even email me, and I will answer any questions you have, because this is all about everybody having enough information to make good decisions and make money. Right? Am I right? I'm right. Okay. Bye.